All right, y'all, what's going on? Welcome back to the Awareness Channel. My name is TZ. So, last night, well, this morning, I came to work and my coworker came up to me, the one I spoke to the other day, the one that's in the military. She looked at me, she said, "Hey, great night last night, huh?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "You see all that blue running all over the place?" She said, "Yeah, I seen it." I said, "And what about that one in New York City?" She said, "Yeah." Yeah, and then she smiled and I said, man, there's probably a little hope left. But check this out though. We gotta be careful with this shit. All right. Now, Donald Trump and the Republicans, to me, they went too far to the right. They went too far too fast. Shocked the shit out of everybody. Got troops all in the streets. Got ICE agents running around snatching up people. They in the Caribbean blowing up fishing boats. They went too far too fast. They're trying to get the war going. The war thing that's gonna move forward, I'm afraid. But they got all this stuff going on, and then they get hit with a bunch of special elections. Now, goddamn it, these special elections that they just had last night, these were important. They were an indicator of what the motherfucking midterms gonna look like. At least that's how I think. These elections that we saw last night with the Democrats and the Democratic Socialists, because Mamdani is a Democratic Socialist, kind of like me. Um, they ran the yard all over the place, even in motherfucking Mississippi. Mississippi, okay. But my message is this: yeah, the Democrats kicked ass last night, and rightfully so, and I'm glad about that. I really am. But we as black people, we can't go back to sleep now. Just because a few Democrats won some races. And like I said, I'm real glad about that. Make no mistake about that. We can't go back to sleep and think that these people love us, because they don't. They already said so. They saying it loud and clear. They ain't got no use for us, black people. Okay? So I don't want everybody to get all happy and get all beside themselves and say, oh, you know, no, we gotta keep pushing. We gotta keep pushing. Can't stop now. Because Donald Trump and his agenda is still moving forward. Project 2025 is still in effect or still being put in effect. And we still got one more big election night in 2026, the midterms, where we get to, put the brakes on this crazy ass shit. But at the same time, black people, black Americans in particular, because, that's who I am. We got to take this wake up call that we are experiencing and learn from it and understand that we have to stay awake and stay vigilant. We cannot go back to sleep and relax and think everything gonna be all right, because we already know one election, one election can turn everything around. One election can put you 10, 15, 20 years back, you know? So that's why I say, yeah, great that the Democrats won, great that the Democrat uh, Party flipped some seats and won some governorships and won a mayoral race. But we still got to stay awake. We still got to stay on our goddamn grind. And we still can't allow ourselves to be drawn into these crazy ass arguments that these white folks is having. We got shit we got to do. Right? Get out there and vote and make sure your vote means something. You know, um, because yeah, I said the Republicans, man, They just thought they could do any goddamn thing they wanted to do. Didn't matter. And this black woman that ran for governor in I think Virginia. I mean, she got her ass whooped. But what the hell was she thinking? Donald Trump totally ignored her. He didn't endorse her or nothing. He didn't endorse her. He didn't even motherfucking say her name. But she was running on that MAGA platform thinking that, she gonna get in on that grift. If she know like I know, she get a real job or go back to her real job because the black conservative, you know, hustle that motherfuckers was making money off of for the first half of 20, up to 2025 or whatever it was. I mean, coons and sellouts been around forever, but they pushed into high gear when they found they could make some money. That shit over. It's over. Them good white folks, they say they can do their own goddamn racism. They don't need y'all to speak for them no more. So when she get up there and run for governor on a MAGA platform, being black, she just looked at as a sellout and a traitor and a beast with no nation. And that's what they showed her ass last night. So you motherfucking Republican black office if you want to. You black Republicans can get up there and run for office if you want to. But you better find a new goddamn platform to do it because um, getting up in the front of a microphone and saying all the racist shit that the white people can't say about black people, that shit over. It don't work no more. You got to have some kind of substance with you. And apparently she didn't. So I'm happy, but I'm still vigilant. What y'all think? Let me know down in the comments section. Hit the subscribe button on your way out. TC, and I'm out. Peace.